Following a developing national story to start the news at 4.
Yeah, the Supreme Court made two big decisions today. One ruling that the abortion pill mifepristone can stay on the market, and another that does not ensure IVF protections nationwide.
And Abby Wilt is here in studio to tell us what these rulings mean for the state of Idaho, where, Abby, we have very strict abortion laws.
Yeah, Joe, Brenda, those two decisions from the Supreme Court really don't impact Idaho at all because women still aren't legally allowed to get abortions here. However, the ruling does ensure that women can travel to bordering states like Oregon and Washington to get mifepristone. A group of anti-abortion doctors wanted to take mifepristone off the market completely because they said the FDA didn't look into the safety of the pill. However, the court said the anti-abortion doctors did not have enough legal standing to sue. Mifepristone is the most commonly used abortion pill in the country, and 5.9 million women have used it since it was legalized in 2000. According to the FDA, however, the drug is still illegal in Idaho, and this court ruling does not change that. Idaho Democratic leader Alana Rubel shares her perspective.
This doesn't make things better for women in Idaho right now. This doesn't add any exceptions. Women still are going to be unable to get the treatment they need in Idaho, even in medical emergencies.
However, Rubel says the decision is still a step in the right direction for abortion rights in Idaho, and women are actually allowed to get mifepristone from other states and bring it back to Idaho in order to perform an abortion, but doctors aren't allowed to actually prescribe mifepristone in Idaho. If they do, Idaho's Defense of Life Act states any person who performs or assists in an abortion will face felony criminal charges. But if a woman herself performs an abortion, she will not face criminal charges based on Idaho law. So what this really means is mifepristone is still on a state-by-state basis, even though the national ruling today states it is still allowed.
And I'm curious, Abby, I know there's been a lot of changes in Idaho abortion law in recent years, as well as Supreme Court decisions. How does this all kind of tie together?
Joe, it has been complicated getting here with past Supreme Court decisions and how access to this pill have changed, so we'll have more for you at 6 on that.
All right, Abby Wilt reporting here on the News at 4. Thank you so much.